But my memory is not so good because after I talk to you later, I will go and write about it lah. So I record. Is it okay? So I just.
But what is it for, may I know?
It's for my school project.
Okay.
I want to write about your biography lah because you have an interesting life as a teacher.
You think so?
Because you are one of the teachers here, but there are no other teachers that I know. So I wanted to know more about you lah.
But I must tell you, this place is after I left teaching, you know.
After
then
left
I
teaching.
found this place where I don't do any teaching and they let me take part, they let me have bed here to sleep, they feed me all that.
Yeah.
They are so good to me.
So good, right? Yeah.
No one here is like that. They're all part of the school. I'm the only one from Dunman Secondary.
Dunman Secondary.
My last school.
So
in fact, I taught in two schools. One primary school and then one secondary school.
Do you remember the name of the primary school?
Primary school
that you teach in?
Tanjung Ru.
Tanjung Ru
Boys.
Tanjung Ru Boys School. Okay, then your second school, the secondary school.
Dunman Secondary.
So do you know where is Tanjung? Do you know where is Dunman Secondary now?
Dunman Secondary is in Tampines.
So
because I went there to teach also.
Okay. So previously Dunman Secondary was somewhere else, right?
Dunman Secondary was here, you know.
Was here. Where is here? Here is. Do you know where is this place?
This place. How do you say? I also get confused because I'm so used to this school being this school that I forget. Dunman.
What is this place now?
Ayo.
Do you remember? What is the name of this place?
Before it became a clinic. Ayo, must ask that the older teachers here.
But
because I didn't actually come to this environment until this place came into being. But it was not so nice in the beginning. It was the old school building.
This was the old school building, okay.
And the sleeping conditions not nice. Now you see you get a dorm, and then without me applying, they gave me bed number 1. Okay, my name up there.
So what do you think?
I couldn't give up.
What do you think this place is?
To me, a second home.
Your second home. Okay. But do you know actually what is this place? The name of this place?
I should know, but I can't remember.
You can't remember. Okay, but you know
Put
that
me wise.
Huh?
I have come across this many times. My memory isn't what it used to be, so I don't remember.
Okay, this is called Peace Haven Home.
Correct.
So correct. Peace Haven Home.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes. The home part I like to throw away.
Okay.
I call it Peace Haven.
Peace Haven, nice name, right?
Beautiful, peace, you know.
Peace and it's a haven.
Haven is a safe place, and I always think of haven as heaven.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this is your second home.
I hope now I never forget. It's not that I don't know, you know. But when people ask me.
So just now you mentioned that you are older than me, right? So how old are you now?
I was born in 1945.
1945. Okay. And then when is your birthday?
June the 27th.
Wow. Okay. I miss your birthday. Maybe next year. Now, so do you know what month and day is it now?
Now it's July.
July.
Isn't it? Still June,
No. Now is November.
When
you do the Christmas decoration, remember? Because next month.
You see how bad my memory is. We talk about my birthday in June and then July. So this must be July.
Because you want your birthday to be nearby, right?
I really forgot all the fact that Christmas is around the corner.
Yeah. Because you're helping to do the Christmas decorations. So Christmas is around the corner, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We always do all kinds of things.
Okay.
And I always have a place here whether I come or not. You see, my bed. Nobody will sleep here unless they know I'm not here. And this is mine.
So, where are you born? You are born in Singapore?
No. Or Kluang.
Kluang. You are born.
Kluang?
Kluang is in Malaysia, right?
Johor. Nearer the south.
So you were born in Kluang.
Then one horse town. But the train passes through that town. So it was quite a central. And my father was quite an important working in a company. Otherwise, one house down, bad shit. But my father knew what was good for us. So when it came to my time to go to school, we came to Singapore. That is why I'm speaking English.
Oh, so how old were you when you came to Singapore?
To hit primary 1.
Primary 1, you come to Singapore.
Before primary 1, to get a place, everything settled in.
So before that, you stay in Kluang. Then when you came to Singapore, primary 1, right? Then where
Before,
you
we stay in Kluang for a while. We stay in Beach Road.
Beach Road. So
I can hear the train last time.
So you were in Kluang, Johor. Then after that, primary 1, you come to Singapore and you stay in Beach Road. Okay.
And then after Beach Road, it was a shop house that belonged to my father's working company.
Do you remember the name of your father's company? Or what type of company
I
it was?
remember, but out of the blue now I can't.
Do you remember?
My mom will remember. It is a big Chinese in those days that kind of how do you say where they buy and sell. What do you call that kind of company?
Trading.
Maybe some kind.
Okay.
Because he doesn't open his doors to people coming to buy from him. So his buying and selling is between company. So my father was number 1 clerk.
Okay.
My father was a very, very good man.
How about your mom? Was she working also?
Well, my mom, without going to school very much, she sews like an angel. So she used to sew for people. Can you read it?
So she do tailoring lah. Okay.
I never used the tailoring because she refused to admit that to be called a tailor. She said, I have no training. Mine is a self-taught thing. But she made a living out of it, you know.
Okay.
And I used to be very well dressed. Because my mom doesn't have to pay to sew.
So she will actually sew for the family. And then she also
sew for everybody.
But
she will sew more to make money, to help my father.
To make a living.
Yes. That's how, although they have 6 children in those days. My sisters were all born in 1930 something, you know.
So how many siblings do you have?
Include all of us together, 5 siblings, including me, 6.
6.
I'm in the middle. 3.
You are number 3. So number 1 is?
My tuaci, my sister.
Your sister.
And she's the prettiest of the lot.
Okay.
And very good with the fingers. So she actually married a person who was in business.
Okay. Then how about number 2 is
my brother.
Your brother.
Who became a psychiatric nurse in Woodbridge.
Okay.
I think he went up the rank and file.
Then number 3 is you.
I became a teacher, no rank, no file. Why? I quit.
Then
I don't want to teach.
Okay. Then number 4?
Number 4, teacher.
Your sister is a teacher also.
Is she still teaching? Because she got married. She always say, I want my pension. But she's younger than me by only 4 years, so she has already got her pension. 4 years younger than me. I always forget that because she's very, very dressy. You put her next to me, I look like her servant.
Then how about number 5?
Number 5. Only up to A level, 18 kgs. But where did she go to work? Where she was so how do you say so accepted and so in great demand that she commanded a very high salary, but I can't remember where.
Okay. Then number 6 was yours?
Number 6, the youngest and the only one with a degree.
With a degree. Okay.
So she do what? I forgot.
You forgot what she do?
Singtel, I think. Singtel. She became somebody in Singtel. And she married the number 1 in Singtel. Liu. His surname is Lew. What is his name? I forgot. I am very bad these days.
Okay.
The number 1. You see about it in the news.
Then how about your siblings? Were they married?
All married.
All of them married?
Except me.
Okay.
And the one after me.
Okay. Any reason?
Me I never could bear the married one who liked me enough to chase.
Okay.
And the one I like is a playboy.
Who
doesn't chase. Who has multiple girls. And my
okay.
mom will say, my friend will say, that one's a playboy, man, for goodness sake. and then I am not very warm, so he will never kiss me, and I'm not very pretty, but he liked my wit. That was one.
Okay.
He likes talking to me, but I'm not pretty enough.
Okay, then you mentioned that your family, your siblings were married, right? So
All married except two.
All married except two. So those
Me
who were
and
married,
the one next to me.
Then those who were married, did they have children? Do you have
Oh,
nephews and
yes.
nieces?
Yes. My sister has 3. Yeah, my tuachi, the one above me.
Your elder sister has 3 kids, okay?
My brother, I think, has 4.
Your brother has 4 kids.
He like a mouse. I never open the mouth, and he has the most kids. And he married and the wife that is also a mouse, so they got along like a house on fire. they never bicker.
That's nice. Then
whereas my mom's girls are all very verbal.
Yes.
So we fight with our superiors. Like me, I challenge my superiors. So she would say, Miss, don't touch. And then come down table, then the sister was a bit touch. I should make hell. So in a way, I checkmate my own career lah. But
nice.
I left lah. I couldn't do it.
So are you close to any of your nephews or nieces?
Close, not in the sense that I go and without warning go and stay with them, but close in the sense that during the days when they need me, they that one telephone call, I'm free, I go. So I will be watching the kids for them, helping with the housework and all that. But I go around eating, actually cooking, and actually washing clothes.
So
I wash my own.
So you like your nephews and nieces?
I don't think I allowed that myself to actually became attached to them, except for my sister's eldest 2. They grew up under my care.
So your eldest sisters, children
2 of them. She had 3, but 2 of them grew up under my care.
Do you remember their names?
Xiu Guan.
Xiu Guan, okay.
Xiu Guan is FEW, so like me, which is wrong. These people, when they give names to the registrar, they don't tell them this. Give them the actual word. So it turned out his name is Sohan and I'm Solan. But I never allow myself to be called Solan.
You call it
Celia.
Celia, yeah.
From very young.
Then the other one besides Xiu Kuang, do you remember the other?
My niece?
Your niece?
Chua Xiaohui. Chua Xiaohui is older than Xiu Guan. And she was quite a beauty.
So you mentioned that you don't allow yourself to become so attached to your nephew and nieces, right? Why is that?
I will miss them, right? Like this, I don't miss.
So you don't.
You are in my life, okay. You're not in my life, I don't miss. So I think in this, that is the way why people, especially the males, those who are earners, they are afraid of that coolness in me, the hands off. I think that is the case because I want that. I don't want to be too attached because they grew up and they don't call me Auntie Celia, They call me 姐姐.
Okay.
They call me until today I'm 姐姐, 姐姐 in Chinese is big sister.
So your nephew and niece, right? You are more closer to them because you take care of them. They grow up with you. They grow up with you.
Yes.
So like
the parents were in KL, and the mother doesn't, of course, don't want them to be schooled in KL when we have so much better education here. And I was a teacher, so she know that under me they will have the correct guidance. So they're very, very, very polite.
So how would you describe them? Are they well behaved, trustworthy?
Yes, they're doing very well.
So you would trust them? They are trustworthy.
I never asked them to be very honest. I've never depended on anybody to do anything for me. So there is this part of me that sometimes get people to be more wary. They are afraid I will rebuff them or emergency comes up and take them away.
So I would say that you like your nephew and niece, Xiu Kuang,
I never allow myself to love them as children. I took care of them. I registered them in school. I helped them when they asked me, and not every day come. But they are good students.
But they are good people also, correct?
My niece did very well. The brother, of course, boy thing, playful. Didn't do as well academically, but he's holding a very good job, man. Don't know what kind of thing he does. I never really heart talk with them. I don't want the mother to be jealous.
I see. So when was the last time you saw your
nephew?
Nephew.
I do see them quite often.
Quite often, okay. So you
because my sister remembered that her children I played a very big part in her children's life. That I was a 姐姐, not an auntie. They call me Auntie Celia.
姐姐 means big sister, right?
They call me Auntie Celia now, but I used to be second sister. In my language, they say 姬家. 姬 is two, 家 is sister, means 二姐. So they call me 二姐 until they got married, and then I became Auntie Celia.
I see.
Before that, no.
So when your nephew, you mentioned that they visit quite often, right?
These days not so lah. He is also doing well.
So what do you all talk about when?
Very casual lah. He is a very quiet.
He's a very quiet person.
And the wife got married to him because of my sister, one younger than I, who was doing well in Bank of America. And she came under her. So in a way, her career was helped by my sister. This is my second younger sister.
I see.
And she went up the rank and file to be vice president. And how did she get the job? Through yours, really.
How do you get her the job?
I had a school friend, a teacher friend, who liked me a lot. Would invite me to her house often. And her husband liked me a lot. Actually wanted me to work under him.
I see.
I did. So it can't get me to ask for my relatives. So the sister, there are 5 of us, and my tuachi, first, six. My tuachi, I put her thumb also lah.
Number
my
1,
thumb.
Number 2,
I'm 3.
Number 3,
Number 4, married. Well, I mean married well and everything. Well, she because of me became a teacher too.
Okay.
Lazy bum. Chinese school, Chongqing High in those days was a playground. So she actually failed, Because of my influence, this Dominic likes me. He actually wanted me, and he knows me through his wife, Jennifer. And I think Jennifer made a stop to my friendship with her also. She invited me less and less. I realized she knows there is something not right. But I tell you honestly, I never eyed him. I have to forgive you. But when they invite me, I will go. Because the one is very grateful.
Very grateful.
I can help her with things that written part. She's actually lazy. She was also a teacher, But there are certain things where you are the head of something, you ask somebody to write. So I write for her.
I see. So you always help her. That's nice of you.
Until she got children, grandchildren. And then I myself, when she invites, I do go.
I see.
So now we don't see each other at all already.
So your sister, you only got one brother, right? So was there any sibling in particular that you were quite close to?
My tuachi.
Your eldest sister, number 1.
She I think she trusts me more than anyone else. So anything she used to need, she called me.
Okay.
And I think I never said no. I was very obliging. My eldest brother respects me a lot, but he never asked me to do anything. He's not close to any one of us. I haven't seen him in donkey's years.
Okay.
I don't go and visit him. I'm not married. Wait, you're afraid I'm trying to make age phase in. I don't know. If you invite me, you want me to do something for you, I don't say no. But I draw a line between being a tutor.
I see.
So because they cannot make use of me as a tutor, why would they invite me all the time?
Tutor is into tutor who?
They all have children.
To tutor their children.
And they know what I'm good at. I teach maths and English.
So you used to tutor Siu Kwang and his sister
Not
also,
really,
right?
but they can ask.
They can ask and you help them.
And because I'm there, they told the line. And they study in my school. The boy will study in Tanjung Ru Boys. I am watching, right? The girl, I put her in the Tanjung Ru Girls.
Okay.
And she is good. So she shone from the beginning.
I see.
So for these two, She did well like that. I think my sister knows I had something to do with it. I set them up. But then her sister-in-law, the husband's sister, 4 years younger than I, she herself never did well.
I see. Okay.
So she never left. Except the youngest, she dare not impose on my mother anymore. So her youngest daughter is under them, and she didn't do as well as the first two. But she's also working, but for God's sake, I don't know what she's working at.
Okay.
And I think she's a bit mad with us.
What makes you say that?
We didn't extend that home to her that we extend to her elder brother and sister.
You are by home. You are referring to which home?
My home.
Your home.
They stayed with me until they got married, you know.
So
they never went back to their mother, you know.
Okay.
But they visit their mother lah.
So your home, do you remember where was it?
At Kallang Airport first.
At Kallang Airport.
Kallang Airport was where my mum lost my father already. And because of that, somebody pulled string and got us the Kallang Airport, the 7-story ones with balcony. We got that type.
Oh, that's good.
Very nice, you know, that
so,
apartment.
In that apartment, how many of you stay there?
All except my eldest sister. She got married very early. My brother until he got married. So the last 4, we stayed there until I came of age. I could get a flat, and the flat I am living in now is mine. Because I was working, I paid for the flat.
So you have your own flat. So do you remember where is your own flat now?
Mine? I'm still living there leh.
Where
I'm here.
Where is that flat?
At Bedok.
At Bedok.
Opposite what's the name of the school? I forgot. Tendai. Not opposite the school. Opposite the swimming pool.
Opposite the swimming pool at Bedok.
And the running tracks.
Running tracks.
And I don't rent out, I just lock. And I'm here.
Okay.
They want me here. I get food to eat. Everything. I might as well be here. They invite me here, you know.
That's good. That's good.
Every year without fail, they invite me. And what am I doing now? Nothing. What? Just enjoy myself. I eat, and I forget to go home and check. No, that this month I say, I need to go home and check. But my neighbor is very nice. And neighbor is a hawker. Hawker means they are in all the time, right?
Yeah.
After they are hawking, they come back there. So I sort of feel good, but I should actually go back and take a look lah.
Okay.
Now that I tell you, I feel bad.
Why do you feel bad?
Never clean, never do any, never take a look.
Okay, I see. Okay. How many bedrooms are there in your? It's a 3-room flat, is it?
No, it's a 4-room.
So it's a 4-room flat with 3 bedrooms.
Yes.
And you used to stay there alone?
Until my mother died. And
So
then my sisters got married.
Okay.
And we all met. I have another unmarried sister like me. But she is very smart. She chose to live with a sister just older than her. So there is a servant and all that. No, they are closer in age than me. I am number 3, and I never act like a child. Why? My elder sister, my elder brother are more than 10 years older than I.
I see.
So they got married very young. So I was always like taking care of them. I'm like a disciplinarian.
You also like their role model. So
my mother used me.
Yeah. You are your mom's assistant.
My mom always say, you set an example. So if you are naughty, I will whack you also.
So you were a role model to your siblings.
I don't get cane, but they will get cane if they are naughty. Otherwise, my mom very ferocious. Before I was 10 years old, before the last 2 got born. Smallest thing she used the cane and whack, and I used to, if I have canes here, I would go to school so shy.
Okay.
Whack for the smallest thing. But she's a good person.
She was very strict. So was she
no father lah.
So was she fair to all the siblings? Very fair.
I think she favored me a little bit more. But I don't see her anymore. She's not here already.
Okay, I see.
But she I can see she favored me more. Everything must ask me first.
Okay.
But every decision she makes, she comes to me.
That's good.
And I'm not that young. Although I'm 10 years younger than my elder sister, right? I started teaching at 16, 17, no. After Sec 4, I started,
Sec 4 straight away you started. Oh, okay.
Without my certificate, I was already in college. That was the year where they were so short of teachers. We were recruited on mass. Did I say it right?
Yes, mass recruiting, right? Because they were short of teachers. I see.
So, when I got my result, I had a grade 1. Straight away, I went to college. They don't even have to interview anymore. With the grade 1 cert, how many grade 1 certs are there? And I had maths, I had English. And guess what? I could teach maths and English all my life.
So you had a grade in maths and English. Then right after your O levels, you went into teaching. Okay. Did you have to go
went to college?
You went to college too?
I was tell you, God is good. That's why I didn't go and do my A levels. Because why? During the holidays, they make us start the teachers training course. During the March holiday, the first 3 months we teach as relief teachers.
Okay.
Not in training, no qualification. But I got in just like that. No, that means the minute school reopened after Sec 4, I was teaching in Tanjong Rhu.
In Tanjong Rhu.
And
so
I
for
never
3 months.
left Tanjong Rhu.
So after 3 months, they send you for teachers training.
During the school holidays, the first month, third month, March, it was a training month. So went into the school after 3 months, after 1 month of training. That means it's 1 term. And then after that, teacher in training. Teach and train. That was the first time they do that.
I see.
Before that, you have to train first, then teach.
So Tanjong Rhu, you teach what
boys.
level?
Most of the time 6 or
primary 6. You teach primary 6 students. I see.
In fact, I remember only in the first 3 months, I taught all over the place, filling in the gap. Then after that, when I was in training, the teach training college, you will be observed for that. They put me in a 6.
So you teach primary 6, you teach them English and maths. I see.
Most of the time.
Then
sometimes got others.
How long did you teach primary school?
10 years.
For 10 years. After that,
Before that, I did my A level.
You did your A levels. How do you do your A levels?
Night class.
Oh, that's very hardworking of you.
People do without going to night class. I went. I had night class. I had example. I had schoolmates poor like me. Had to work, cannot go to college. Whereas all those under me all did A level at least, I was the only one who did A level and work at the same time.
I see. So you were teaching in primary school, and while you were teaching, you went for night classes to upgrade yourself to take your A levels. Okay.
And the moment I was taking my A level, they put me in a secondary school. So I train and I teach.
So
Dunman Secondary.
So when you started to take your A levels, they already transfer you to Dunman Secondary, is it?
I think so lah. If I didn't get it wrong.
So? Okay.
If not, also not the first year lah. Because I was teaching from the very beginning.
I see.
From being a kiddie school, teaching.
So you mentioned that you were teaching primary school, then you were attending night classes for A levels, right? So how was that period for you? Was it very challenging?
To me, I never allow anything to get me down. I do it according to what I have. That means I didn't aim for distinction. I only aim to pass. So I said GP, I don't have to do anything. GP lah. But I didn't get distinction for GP either. But I had a good grade lah.
I see.
History, geography, all that, no. And it's a miracle I got B's,
Wow, okay.
Okay. Time to study. Right, I'm not a good B lah. Not 3, 4 lah.
But B, I think B is a very good grade, no? Still.
B.
Even though you were not aiming for A's.
I had B lah. English paper lah, I did okay.
How do you do from your favorite subject, maths?
A level no maths, dare not do.
Oh, is it? Why not?
I know you have to do a lot of practice, and I was teaching, And do you know I always teach primary 6?
I see.
As long as I was in Tanjong Rhu Bonds, I was teaching primary 6. So I couldn't manage. I didn't do well in maths. Not enough practice, I call it.
Okay.
Or maybe not smart enough.
So you mentioned that before right after your O levels, right, you straight away started teaching, right? What made you want to start teaching immediately?
Because I know I will never get to go to the U. My mother cannot afford it. My father died.
Okay.
Before my father died, now I forgot. I was in primary school when he died. So no income.
Okay.
He is not a pensioner, that kind of Chinese company. They give you what you call a death kind of gift, but not a monthly kind of thing, They put them in red packet, no. So my father died, no income. Straight away I know, don't say anything. After my O level, go teaching. And God is so good, I tell you. I joined TDC that year. That was the year where they had the intensive course. You see, God, how good. The intensive course means the O-level students will be teaching in the primary school, but their training, they recruit the teachers earlier, even in the first term. If you can go and do relief teaching and all that, I think no pay. Then you join the teachers training college in the second term. And you do that 1 year in 3 terms.
I see.
So in my case, they did an intensive course.
So you did the 1 year in 3 terms?
No, not so short. The first year was in 3 terms. Instead of doing 4 terms, the first term, the first month, I was what was I doing? It was called the intensive course, where they did the 1 term. I went teaching, and the teaching was paid teaching but untrained teacher, So they squeeze later on. They squeeze 1 term into 1 month.
I see.
And that's how I did my training in 2 years or 3 years. I actually forgot. I must go check the dates.
Okay.
So I had my teachers training course for teaching primary and also secondary, but not graduating classes. So I spent my time, my after the first year in the primary school in London Secondary here.
So you come across as a very ambitious, because you wanted to start working really, so that you can support your mother. You wanted to be independent.
My mother had no other breadwinner. My brother and sister came out. I think they were still studying. Because I was in school
So you decided to be independent, take care of yourself, and help your mother.
I did my O level. I came out, and I went TDC. And after TDC, I did my A level. That's how I landed in a secondary school.
So hardworking.
That was a bit hard, no. And this was the place I did my A level. Okay. And the A level is also 2-year course, exactly like in day school.
I see.
So while I was teaching in the day, I was going to school in the night. I don't know how I made it. Now I die.
But at that point of time, you were so determined and you were independent, so you were able to do it.
I say I will never leave school based on an O level certificate. So what to do? I did night class.
I see. Okay, Celia, I think it's going to be your lunch time.
Never mind. It's okay, don't worry.
It's okay?
It's okay.
Talking
to you is a rarity. Having company is a rarity. Really.
But you always have company, all your roommates.
I'm not one who gets along well with people, no.
What makes you say that?
I think there's something about me that they find maybe aloof.
But do you?
But if I care about person, I don't know. I look at you, I like you, so I just like a motor train.
I see. But
if not, I don't talk.
But you have, but you mean well, right?
Chit chat lah.
I see.
I don't tell my personal thing, but in this case, this is different. You are doing something, and the background will help you to write something better, more
really,
interesting.
You will really help me a lot.
But I'm talking like a train.
No, but it's good for me.
It's not a good chance for you to take. But normally I don't allow people to take. But I'm afraid.
I see. But I promise you that I will use it for my studies only. I will not misuse it. And thank you for your trust. I really appreciate it.
Out of the blue, you can look for me. I always say that this is not by chance. And if it is about education, I must give you the kind of feedback that will inspire you. That's how I inspired my students.
Yes.
My students did well. I'm not boasting. I'm not married, right? When they hear me still think, I started in Tanjung Ru Boys, you know.
So
small little me.
But your students were afraid of you.
Not afraid. It was more respect.
Respect.
They know they cannot win. They want to argue with me, they cannot win. So they don't dare. They don't try.
I see.
So they did well.
They stand straight and steady.
All my life in primary school, the first year all primary 6. Then I went to Dunman, this school. Again, I teach maths.
And English, right?
Yeah.
Maths and English. So Dunman, which level you teach? Like
1 and 2.
Sec 1 and Sec 2.
Only a couple of years.
Only a couple of years.
3.
You teach Sec 3.
That there may be more than enough teachers to man the Sec 3. And so they liked my English. So they give me Sec 3 English, Sec 3 maths.
I see.
But I was well treated. Nobody ever bullied me or think, this is a non-grad, never.
No, that's good.
They
so
know
everyone even the teachers respected you?
I would say yes. But I never really became very close with the grads.
Because you don't want to be too attached to them so that you won't miss them, right?
I don't know. I fancy there is an aloofness. Like they set themselves apart. They are together. And also, in those days, Sec 1, Sec 2 is in the afternoon session. Very rarely do they make me teach Sec 3. Sec 3 that straddles, you know. Right? They cannot write. So they put this Sec 3 class in between, you know, half in the morning, half in the afternoon. So they straddle, you know. So then I can teach them in the afternoon maths or English. But that is not fair, right?
Not fair. Why do you feel it's not fair?
They always say that non-graduate teachers cannot teach graduating classes, you know.
Okay.
Why should I teach with my school certificate pay? Your competition should not until your tongue hang out.
So usually for the graduating classes like Sec 3 and Sec 4, they will ask the grad teachers to teach. But because they were straddled for manpower,
sometimes Sec 3 they do make the A level people lah.
Okay.
That I would have occasionally, but they know me, you see, that I will be teaching very angrily. so they give me Sec 2 most of the time. But I get good classes. I'm not saying they are unfair. I never ask. But somehow, even if it's the last class, it's not the worst class. They will tell me, don't think that one is the last class, okay? There is no streaming.
That's nice.
But that means I'm not getting the cram that they are cram, you know. And I teach them the same way. Because they can understand, they will do well, right?
Yes, correct.
Sec 1, Sec 2, it doesn't really need intelligence. It's how you make it seem like child's play. So easy, right? They do. They do. I mean, there will be failures, for sure. Even now there are failures.
So how do you deal with failures in your class?
Well, sometimes you have to do what do you call it? What do you call those extra lessons?
Extra lessons. Is it like tuition?
Makeup
classes.
Like makeup. If you miss, you do makeup, and then remediation.
So you help the students who fail by having remediation classes.
But they are never my own student. Strange as you may see, in my class, they can pass. That's why under another teacher, so many failures. My class passed, got A's. So that's how I got my respect.
I see.
And the people around me were not antagonized or anything. They know I'm a worker. So they didn't sort of boycott, you know, because I get the grades then they get half the class fail. I will die if half my class fail maths.
But has that ever happened before?
To me?
No.
No lah.
That's a good track record.
I mean, look, non-graduating classes, the papers you set counts, you know. How you set your papers.
I see.
If you target too high beyond the level, you must be realistic when you want to, you know. if they have good grade, then they will say, oh, it's not so difficult. And true enough, they do better. Sorry, sounds as though I'm bragging.
But it's good to brag, because if it's your achievement, it's okay to talk about it, because it's your achievement and you should be proud of it. So it's nice that you're sharing your achievement. So you should feel good about it.
I never completed my career. I quit, and I just said no. You see, I know this place so well, right? When I was teaching, I will come here once a few months. I come here and sleep a few days like that. Get away from me, though. Nobody can touch me. This was my, how do you say? They said not loophole. What do you call it? Like hiding place.
Hiding place.
Away from everybody.
On your own secret place.
No students will come and look for me.
Okay.
And I am here. No working at all. I read for fun. All the meals provided. I still come, you see. That's why you found me here. You didn't really want to speak to me, what?
I wanted to.
How do you know about me?
I came here to look for you. You told me that you see me around. I always come here. You remember me, right?
I'm sorry. I really have no memory that I've met you. I'm sorry. My memory is really bad.
It's okay.
I really forgot.
We have met a few times.
But you are not teaching, right?
No, I'm working here, but I'm studying also. Like you, I'm taking night classes. So so that's why I came to check. I thought you are the best person to talk to also lah.
I'm sorry, my memory really
it's okay,
is bad.
It's okay. But it's okay.
I'm
That's
so
why
glad
I will come by to say hi to you more often. Okay,
then I won't forget.
Yeah.
Because if I see you, I saw you 6 months later, and no interaction in between, I really, really forget.
Yeah, if it's me, I also will forget, because never interact.
Now you tell me, your name is May, right?
Yeah, May. Yeah.
At least there is something, May,
yes.
The month of May. M-A-I,
Just now you saw my colleague also, Wee Kyong. I came with my colleague just now. You were sitting there playing the hand cycling thing, right?
I was?
Yeah.
I was pedaling and you two were talking lah.
Yeah, we two came.
I didn't take notice.
But you did mention that you always see us. It's just that you can't remember our names.
I was with what?
You did mention that you always see us around, but you just can't remember our names.
I did say that.
Yeah.
I think I was just feeling bad about saying I don't remember. Really, I really don't remember.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's really okay.
I must tell the truth.
Yeah.
Because I see you just now, I forgot already.
Actually, I'm also very bad with names. Yeah. Okay, I think
these people also, I don't know their names,
It's okay lah. Slowly you can get to know them.
Unless constant fraternizing, like my school friends. My school friends are all my age. Some are grandmas already. Hardly see them anymore, right? And now they're taking care of grandchildren. So you don't know how much I value this kind of talk.